I will argue for the definition of a livable city, like was said of it, about an adaptable, a resilient one. I'll call it, to be a little more correct, the 3Ds. The first one is digital. That is our new technology of interaction. This is how we're not losing, we're gaining. We're gaining a new language. We're gaining a way of interacting. We're gaining a new capacity to interact. With that's not going away. So a livable city is a digital city. Without that, we are going to clearly feel that we're missing something, whether it's mobility or health or convenience or what have you. The second D for me is dense. That, as was said, that the city and us are now in the process of shaping everything on this planet. So the Anthropocene age, the whatever you want to call it, the way in which humanity affects the environment, truly we are now at a tipping point. And our cities are long-lasting entities. The decisions we make now, they have long-term implications on the environment. And so density, I think, is actually going to be built into that, is that historically our technologies have exceeded our capacity to govern them. So we are now going to have to be a little more conscious. Nobody's arguing for a return to the excessive crowding. That is not the point. The point is more to recognize the externalities of the environment, and density will be a critical part of that, recognizing that we do have to take into account our footprint. That's the second one. And I think the third one is diversity, that we will have an increasingly diverse mix of populations, of incomes, of skills in all of our cities, and that those cities that are more diverse and are more able to handle diversity will be the more livable cities. We know there are incredibly good, strong returns to diversity when it comes to things like research and development, so there is a economic aspect to this as well, but it's also a social one. And the premise of diversity is access, the ability for each and every member of society to call themselves a member of the city. And without the basic rights of a city person, whether it's to housing or to education or to healthcare, it's very hard to be part of a city. So those 3Ds, digital, dense, diverse, for me, they are the characteristics of a livable city.